Sunday morning, leg day. Only got 3 other people in here right now, so should be decent. What'll be 7:15 a.m. early morning leg day workout. Well, I think it's like the man version of the pumpkin. It's like my version of pumpkin spice latte, just the nitro cold brew. It is probably one of the best inventions of mankind. I fucking can never get enough of these. Coffee sometimes gives me like acid reflux, so I can't do it too much. So what we'll do, start off with leg extensions, warming up the quads, warming up the knees, like 2 working sets. About 15 to 20 reps on those working sets. I like to go a little bit higher volume. And then we'll do another quad movement, probably the leg press. I would normally do squats at some point in this workout, but my back is still slightly, just a little bit recovering. I'm probably about 80%, so we're just gonna take it with majority machines, nothing to load on my spine. Then we'll do probably some hamstring movements and probably 1 glute movement. I think that's one issue that I had, is I don't have very strong glutes. And I think it's creating an imbalance with the way that my legs have developed so well, and then my glute development hasn't really been there. So guys, train your glutes. Start off on this prime. Nice thing about this Prime brand of machines is they have different basically settings, to where on this one you can put plates here, and plates here. This one is just the kind of medium range where you're gonna get, the weight in the middle of the range. Here, you put plates here, you're gonna get more weight bearing down on the beginning, and you put it down on the bottom to give you more weight at the top. So I'll usually start with 1 here, and then I'll add either here or here, added on the beginning of the range, because I like to get that really good stretch on the quads. And then, I really don't put too much on this one, because at the top, I can get a pretty good contraction on my own, so I don't need a whole bunch more weight. So these are the 2 that I personally stick to when I'm training legs. So we'll just warm up with 1 plate, and then we'll kind of get a feel for it. Eight weeks out from NPC Nationals. We're gonna do open bodybuilding. My weight this morning is about 214, 215, but I think we'll probably fall into the top of the light heavies. Working with AJ Sims, and he's been really good with things, so I wouldn't be surprised if we fall into the heavyweights, but there's a potential we could pull down into the light heavyweights. I don't know, we're just right there on the cusp of the 2, so. That blood in there. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Pretty grainy, especially in my legs. My legs will be the first thing to really come in condition. Just they've developed the best over the years. I think just the way I train them, and been probably a little bit lucky with on the genetic aspect of things too. Like that was one thing that I was able to like connect with very, very quickly was training legs. They have been my strong point over the years, just based on my ability to contract, especially my quads. Hamstrings have lagged a little bit behind, just my quads have been overpowering. From the very beginning, I was able to just train them very effectively from the get-go. So I'll probably throw one more plate on here, and then we'll do a couple working sets. Okay. I do have bad knees. I think a lot of people use that as an excuse not to train legs, because I've always had bad knees. Okay, last working set, we're gonna shoot for 15, maybe 20 reps. Ooh. And that is what we call re-racking your weight, gym courtesy, gym etiquette. So same thing here. We'll do this. I'll keep my feet somewhat narrow, somewhat low. Go more quad focused. Might come back to this and do high and wide and more hamstring stuff. Same thing with this. We'll do like 2 warm-up sets, 15, 20 reps, and then 2 working sets at a heavier weight for about 15, maybe up to 20 reps. So, not a crazy amount of weight, but right now, all we're trying to do, retain as much tissue as we can, stimulate, don't annihilate. Not trying to grow here. If we grow, that's just extra credit, but just want to maintain as much muscle tissue as we can. So, not setting any records, not setting any PRs, no shit like that. None of the super sexy stuff right now. We'll save that for the off season. Crunching numbers. That's fun. That's good. I think it was I think I might have been 16 or 17. So. Oh, come on, motherfucker. Let's go. Top set. Let's go. Up. Slow and controlled. That feels good. Now wake your ass up. So we're gonna do a back off set. What I'm gonna do here with all the blood flow that I have in here, I'm gonna try to get good reps, but at the bottom, get a really, really good stretch, get all that blood to kind of force, you know, a little bit more micro tears in there, just with how pumped we are. Just really make it fucking hurt, you know? Try that. That's not easy. Might be lightweight, but very slow movements. Holds here at the bottom. Then very slow on the way up. And that's just as hard as that top set. That'll kick your ass. All right, so we're gonna switch over from quads, do a little bit of hamstring action. Today's gonna be a full leg day, so hamstrings and quads, and then some glutes at the end. So we're gonna start off with just single leg hamstring curls. Same thing with these, I'll probably go a little bit higher on the volume, maybe 20 to 25 reps. The weight won't be anything crazy. Right now, I'm just focusing on that mind-muscle connection and contracting as hard as I possibly fucking can. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You work a lot harder when the camera's on you. I don't care what nobody says. Yeah, not too much blood. No blood in there. All right. Now we'll do that Star Trek leg curl and finish off hammies with that, and then we'll do that glute kick back, work on the booty a little bit. So just doing this, getting a good stretch, very lightweight, nothing crazy, getting a good stretch, good peak, squeeze at that top, good contraction, just to get that mind-muscle connection engaged before we start increasing weight. Pump some blood in there. Nice and slow and controlled. Trying to get every last little fiber. When I do this, I try to imagine just all the little microscopic fibers firing. Right now, my exercises aren't super sexy, super crazy, no super heavy weight. It's unnecessary. We're not building muscle, we're retaining it. I don't want to push any crazy weight. Like I said, I kind of screwed up my lower back a little bit, and that was enough to help tell me that, you know, we're not here to set any records, not here to set any PRs. We're here to just prepare for nationals here in 8 weeks. We're just pulling body fat off. So, burning calories, stimulating the tissue, retaining muscle. So the sexy stuff, the heavy stuff will come after the show. All right, just finishing up here on glutes. Just working on that, the posterior chain, strengthen it up. And then that's it, we'll call it a day. Okay, last set. All right, so that'll conclude our leg day. We did a little bit of everything: leg extensions, leg press, single leg curls, flying leg curls, glute, kickbacks, and that'll be enough for today. We got everything stimulated, got a good blood flow, so I think that'll be enough for this leg day. Not too much, just enough to stimulate, and then we'll come back in and train legs again on probably Wednesday, training legs twice a week. Usually training it only once a week, but I can do a lot heavier loads, a lot more volume. But make sure you follow me on Instagram at Zack Prior, ZACKPRIOR, Savage Underdog at Savage_Underdog, and then obviously subscribe to the YouTube channel. And we're good.